You are listening to Fanning the Flames, the OG Suns podcast that is for the fans, you guys, by the fans, us.
Can I say, I feel like I've never noticed this, but like our intro song is kind of a jam. Like I was kind of like rocking out. I said rocking out. Is that weird for me to say that? It felt weird.
That's very 40s dad
it's
of you to
classic.
say.
Yeah.
It's classic. Like the phrase or the jam of our intro.
No,
The AI generated jam, I'm quite certain.
No,
I think it was the
phrase
description.
is like,
Yeah, your description was old school.
Fair enough.
Which is okay. 'cause
actually,
we're all
it's
getting
older
old,
than
but-
old school. It's like very classic rock versus like old school hip hop.
Paul's
It's
really
like 70s.
getting into the details here.
That was very much people's like trying to tell me that like the Beatles rock. Like, okay, buddy. Sure.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't characterize it in that manner particularly. But hey, hold on. Gentlemen, boys. How are you?
Sure.
That's all. How are you guys doing? It's been a while.
That's been a
Not,
minute,
not
buddy.
that long.
You know when
A
our
little
last
bit.
not too long. You know when our last episode was? You know what the Suns record was? Our last episode? Oh, look.
0
1
wait,
0.
1-0.
1-0 is right. So so yeah, it's been a little bit.
Hey
I guess-
Justin, who's that little girl standing behind you?
what?
Nothing.
Is that like whatever you were saying before we went on about the military thing that I didn't fully get?
No. I was just trying to scare you a little bit and didn't work.
Uh-oh. I can see. Anyway,
he has multiple women who live in his house. It's very possible that
yeah,
the girl
that's what I
could be
thought you
standing
meant. Like
behind
one of
him.
my, I thought you meant like one of my kids was behind
You
me. I'm
have
like,
multiple
if you
women
let
that
me,
live in
like,
your house.
I think it would work a little bit more with me, Dan. 'cause
that's true.
What's that like?
What's it? Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Hey guys, you want to. Speaking of old school, I totally was thinking this morning when I was thinking about this episode and how we were going to be doing this tonight that I was going to do like the old school intro to it, just because I feel like Suns basketball is fun again, and it felt like old times almost. When I say old intro, that's like what, 2 years ago, like before things went to. We don't even talk about that era, because you know what, guys, the Suns are off to what, a 9-6 start? Yes.
Sure, I should be
It doesn't
Hey,
sound as good as saying they've won 8 of their last 10. That sounds better, right? Feels better.
You know what sounds even better? They don't blow that 22 lead against the Hawks. That would sound better.
You know,
yeah,
Dan, I mean, that's where you got to start.
it can't
Like,
be perfect.
No, but I mean, like that's like, hey, we've seen how close these races come down. Like you could miss the fucking play-in by one goddamn game or half a game, and you go back and look at that stupid ass fucking game, and you're like, oh my god, that was the first time I felt like the team was reverting back to last season. Like, fuck, dude, what are we doing? The Beatles do not rock. The Beatles are the most overrated fucking rock band of all time, John Boyda.
I mean,
The
I feel
Beatles
like you
do
would have
rock.
I feel like you would have to.
Abbey Road is a great album. I love
I feel like
that album.
I feel like you'd have to know every single rock band in order.
I feel like I just mildly offended you guys, and now you guys are trying to explain why I'm.
I don't particularly care one way or the other how you feel about the Beatles, or really how anybody feels about the Beatles. I'm not. I mean, they're fine. I'm not like a gigantic Beatles fan.
I don't care for
I
them.
mean, dude, I'm 43, not 67. Oh God, that was just. I feel like it naturally went to like 6-7 right there. That's and to answer your question, how does it feel living in a house?
Not to be confused with 6'9", which is a lot better.
Jesus Christ, guys! The Suns are 9-6.
Not
And
6
they
and
won
9.
It's 10 on 6 and 9. But Okay, you know what? Didn't we talk before about how one of you guys needs to do the comment thing?
No,
because-
John Voida is just
No.
trying to. Voida is getting. He's doing exactly what he knows gets you fucking thrown off. That's why that comment doesn't even make sense. So like, why are you putting it up?
I don't. To be
That's
honest, I didn't read it before I put it up, so I don't know.
But I'll be honest. But I'll be honest. That comment is something I would expect you to say, Justin. So
Okay. But if they are an
to
overrated
be
rock
fair,
and you yourself acknowledge they rock, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, that is really good. Well played, Boydell.
calm down. It's not really good. It was
Where'd
fine.
it go? Dan left. It's just
No,
a
I'm
black
here.
now. Oh, okay. Well, and that made it just him. Anyway, so okay, Paul,
Yeah.
Paul,
Sorry.
help me do something here.
I'm enjoying a 9-6 start. I will say that much.
Are you
Am I
surprised?
surprised by it?
Dan's video. Where is he?
Yes and no. And
You
you
don't
know I
see
like to
Dan
be
Filter,
non-committal.
right, Paul? I'm sorry.
What?
I'm distracted.
I know
I'm now
it is
distracted by Dan
black.
here.
It is black.
It frames our Fanning the Flames logo very nicely, though.
Very nicely, yes.
Anyway,
I
Paul,
can't even hear him anymore.
the floor is yours, my friend.
I was just saying, am I surprised by it? No. I had higher than average hopes for this team going into the season. I thought they were the makeup of the team was potentially be able to be better than the sum of its parts. And to be honest, the early schedule's been relatively soft. So I mean, we'll see how things go. And now Dan's on there twice, but when it's just a black screen.
Yeah, that's me. Oh,
There we
he's
go.
gone now. That was like trickery. So can I tell you a
yeah.
quick? Can I get distracted for a moment? So my wife texts me on the side, well, obviously on the side, not like on the stream here. She's like, "Hey, so and so is going to sleep. Do you care if she sleeps in our bedroom with me tonight because you're loud and obnoxious?" She didn't say that part, but like, you know how Apple like
implied
comes up with like an automatic response, like little choices. One of them I meant to start typing, and instead I hit it and said, "I'm sorry, I need the bed tonight." So that was kind of a funny moment while Paul was talking. Sorry. Go ahead. Welcome back, Dan.
So basically what I was saying was I'm not surprised they have a winning record. I'm surprised that it's as winning as it is. I was thinking like maybe like they'd be like be like balancing with like 500. But actually what I'm more surprised by is how much they're winning by. Like a lot of these games are not close. And that's what I've been interested in and leaning on more, because like people are trying to say, oh, the schedule's soft and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But if the schedule is soft and they were really it is soft, yeah. But if it was soft and they were really shitty, they'd be like eking out these games. They're manhandling these teams.
Yeah, no, and
no,
I think
would you go for it? We are sure out of practice.
Like we were ever in practice.
For sure.
No, I think it's a valid point. Both of you guys. I mean, Dan says agreed with the soft schedule, and yeah, this schedule has been soft, but at the same time, Paul, you are also correct in that they've been doing what they need to do against these teams that they should be beating. Now, even if you look back to last season before, whatever, how often was it that the team would play down to the competition, right? I feel like that's been a perpetual story with this Suns team. Now, maybe it's because we're now that down competition, but it feels a lot better watching a team who, for all intents and purposes, seems to be doing what they're supposed to be doing against what appear to be inferior competition. Yes?
I mean, for me, it's not even that. For me, it's winning the games that, hey, last year you would have fucking lost.
Yep.
Right? Like, there have been so many games this year where I'm like, hey, they would have lost this game last season. And that's been the biggest thing for me, because like I don't get me wrong, I love the hot start. I think it's awesome. I love the record because hey, it's better than being 6-9, right? So
accurate.
like, well, it's great. Like I feel like, hey, let's temper expectations, Suns fans, because I feel like, yeah, Suns fans, we tend to let ourselves get a little too high sometimes, especially some Suns fans. Not me, of course. I would never do that. But I just feel like once the schedule toughens up, once you start playing the OKCs and the Denvers and the Lakers and the Rockets and some of these tougher teams, I think that's going to be the real test. And if they can, if they can do, if they can go 500 against teams like that, that's a fucking win for me. Like that's a win for me. Beat the teams you're supposed to. If you can go 500 against the tough teams, hey man, guess what? You're going to be playing in April at some point. So
They may not even have to fight in the play-in tournament.
oh no, they'll be fighting in the playing tournament.
Everybody gets
They could be a 6
though,
seed.
too, right?
Can they though? No, they can't. They're not better than Minnesota. Let's be real. Who are they jumping?
We'll see. We'll see tomorrow.
We will see tomorrow. I mean, that's who they're playing, just because of that. Not like,
I think Justin's
Not the
fucking
end
with
all.
us. I don't really think he's muted.
What? Can you not hear me,
I can hear you just fine.
Dan?
Oh,
So
Okay.
hold on. So
All right, guys, I'm dropping off. I'm gonna go fuck myself real quick.
what is happening?
All right. Adios.
Dude,
Oh,
I
you
can't
want-
hear what you're saying.
I can hear you perfectly.
Paul, tell Dan.
No, I'm talking about Justin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Paul,
I can
tell-
hear him
Paul-
too.
Okay, Paul, tell Dan to be quiet.
What
for
are
a
he
moment.
even saying?
Justin's telling you to be quiet
Just for a moment.
Oh, okay, now he's fucking.
for a
with me.
moment.
All
Well,
right,
no.
you guys are
I'll
fucking
tell
with me.
Dan
No.
that I'll kick him out, and then he can come back in, and maybe that.
Justin's gonna kick you out, and then you come back in, and hopefully it fixes it.
I love you.
Now we'll see if he actually decides to try
He
to
was
come
getting
back in.
so mad. He was getting so mad because he thought I was like being like all snarky when he couldn't hear me. That wouldn't be fun. Why would it be snarky when somebody can't hear me? That's lame. Whoa, look, Void is like a different person now.
Yeah, it's like he jumped from one
His
program to
alter
another.
ego. His
He went
alter
from X to YouTube.
Paul, can I
Yeah.
just say, while we wait for Dan to return, if he does, I'm taken aback, impressed, maybe even a little emotional over your optimism, Mister. They could make be the 6th seed.
I don't see why it's not impossible. I mean, they're only a game back right now.
I love it. I love it. And you know
it's
what?
not impossible.
Here's something that I think is maybe it's getting lost in the excitement a little bit. Maybe it's not, but they've done this like without being at full strength at any point,
Right.
except for one game, right? One game.
Yeah, they a game and a quarter.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was supposed to go. Oh no, I would have. What was that? Did Jalen get? Was it I don't even say it like out loud, but did he have to take time off again? Was it after the Clipper game here?
I don't remember which game it was.
Because anyway, I was supposed to go to the game where it was his debut. Well, then yeah, it would have been no, because his first home game. He played a road game and then he got hurt when he was here. That's what it
Right.
was. Maybe it was because I didn't go to that game.
Yes, of course. It's always your fault.
Did it again.
You
Dan,
son
can you
of a
hear me?
bitch. I can.
So we're just talking about Daniel, how perhaps getting a little bit lost in the excitement of how the Suns have come out, kind of blazing, especially over the last 10 games. 9 out of the 10, or 8 out of the 10, well, you know what I mean, because they blew that 22-point lead, as Dan pointed out earlier. But the fact that they've done a lot of this shorthanded, because, I mean, putting aside the fact that they had Jalen Green for one full game and a quarter, right? They've had Dylan Brooks miss time. We've had Grayson miss time, hopefully coming back soon, right?
Yep.
And they're still winning games. And as Paul pointed out, winning them handily, which is something that, again, dude, it's just like a different vibe. It feels like a completely different vibe, right? I mean, that's
The vibe on the court, the vibe off the court is completely different. It's nuts because there's like a decent chunk of players who returned from last year. So,
Well, yeah,
What is that?
and I mean, like, and dude, stop putting. What are you even putting up here? What does that even fucking mean?
I don't know. Remember, I just do it indiscriminately.
Octopus's garden is shitty.
Look, bro. Look, Void is like the only one in there. I'm just gonna throw his shit up. If you were there, Dan,
Just the fact. Here's what I'll say about this year's team. Hey, I don't. No, I don't. No. I'm still mad at Void as Dodgers won the fucking World Series. You can fuck off. Still love you, buddy, but fuck off. Yeah, your team's ruining baseball. Anyway, for me, like, look, last season, if Devin Booker was out, if a key member of the rotation was out, you're losing the game. Like, there was no hope. Grayson and Royce are out. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, like Book's out, we're fucked. KD's out, we're fucked. Now it's next man up. It's guy like Jordan Goodwin. It's like guys like that contributing. It's great, dude. It's great. And like for me, it's like, okay, like, yes, don't get me wrong. If you're not at full strength, you're gonna need to have Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks and all your guys if you're going up against Denver, if you're going up against OKC, if you're going up against the Lakers. The top teams in the West, you're gonna need to be at full strength to have a shot to beat them. Okay, because let's be real, this team is what it is. It's been a great start. It's been amazing. It's been so fun to watch. But at the end of the day, this is still a team that is projected to win about 42 basketball games. So,
but hey, that's better than the 31 they were projected before the season.
Yeah. Of course, but it's still 42 wins. Yeah. So, like, I think people need to temper their expectations. That's why, like, when people are like, oh, they might not have to play it. When you were like, oh, they might have to play it in playing game. I'm like, I was like, there's a lot of season left, man. We're 15 games in.
There's a lot of season left. I know.
So, like, but it's like, to me, it's like the schedule's been light, which is, hey, you gotta play the games you gotta play. But I think this team getting healthy and being at full strength when they play those teams, that's going to be imperative because, hey, once you're at full strength and you play those teams, hey, it's full go. You got nothing to lose, man. Like, go at them. Go at them. Like, fuck OKC, fuck Denver, fuck the Lakers. Like, don't, who gives a shit? Like, that's all I got to say about that. Dude, are you looking for comments from John Voida to put up to piss me off? I feel like that's what you're doing.
I was looking at the Suns' schedule. Thank you, though. Jesus Christ, man. First of all,
I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. That was aggressive.
So I wouldn't look this way. I would look this way. Second
I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
There you go. Hey, fuck you, Voida. Shut up. Championship was
yeah, dude. Because that's the same, Voida.
Yeah, I know, right?
The fuck?
We were. Anyway, you talk about the, seeing how we're going to match up against the teams that actually, I shouldn't say actually matter, but the teams that are going to be the ones that are more competitive or expected to be more competitive, right? We have an opportunity coming up. If I'm not mistaken, we got the Rockets on Sunday, do we not?
We do. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not trying to say the Suns don't have a ceiling. I mean, they are not in that upper tier by any means, but I think they can be frisky against those teams for sure. I think.
Oh yeah,
they've solidly put themselves in that kind of second tier. That I think they could be competitive with the Minnesotas, with the Spurs, but that mainly if there's injury things, which is what Spurs are already dealing with Wemby. But so I think there is it's an outside shot, but I think they could be in the 5-6 seed.
Oh, yeah.
Things break, right? But it could break the other direction too. But I mean, shit. This season is weird. Portland and Utah at the 9-10 are 6-9 and 5-9 respectively.
Would it be watching TV?
That would be Dan.
Hold on. We're 19 minutes into the podcast, and he just realized that I'm watching TV, dude.
Oh no, I noticed the whole time. I just was ignoring it. Just like I used to ignore your smoke detector.
You know how I talk frequently about my ADHD and how I'm not joking. It's
You
very
don't
real.
fucking say, dude. You don't say. You're not joking.
I thought he was gone. That scared me. Like, Dan, I can't see you now. Like, oh, now he said you have to turn. Is that you know what? I can hear you so much more clearly though. That's fantastic.
Don't get me
Anyway.
started on that bullshit.
So let me. How about
Sorry.
this? How do you
Love you,
feel?
buddy.
How do you? I don't know what's happening right now. I've got now there's not background noise. It's too quiet. What's happening? How do you guys feel about the Suns' chances in the NBA Cup, though? How about that question?
I haven't been paying attention to the NBA Cup
You
at all.
don't
Haven't they
want my
already
answer.
lost at least one game in it, right?
They haven't lost any. Tomorrow's the second
haven't?
game.
Oh, I thought they lost.
They've
the first
only
game.
played.
Yeah,
They've only played one game.
This is
But
true. They are 1-0.
Can I answer? Can I give you my answer?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't give a flying fuck about the NBA Cup. I don't even know how it works, dude.
You know, here's what I kind of think about it is I figure they've got a pretty good enough shot, right? I mean, because of that attitude, perhaps to a certain degree, because it's just another regular season game at the end of the day. But these guys have shown that they're going to be, dude. They were diving for balls in China at 4 a.m. Arizona time, right? These guys have that different level. So Devin Booker for NBA Cup MVP looked a little saucy. I just threw it out there. I'm just saying.
What are the odds on that?
It was like plus 9,000. It was actually pretty ridiculous.
Okay, well, you know what? That deserves maybe a little $10 thrown on there. You know,
saying, just gonna throw it out there. That's all.
Let's just wet our beak on that a little bit.
Wet our beak a little bit. Just
test a little bit, bud.
Test it out a little bit.
Just sprinkle on that a little bit.
So that's my next tangent I wanted to get to is that, and I didn't want to. It just popped in my head randomly as you guys were talking about whatever it was you were talking about. Let me ask you this. Now, I mean, Dan, I get where you're coming from when you want everybody to temper expectations. And I like how I start this off like I'm going to tell you to not temper expectations. No, you should. You should temper expectations. Try to be as realistic as you can possibly be when it comes to this team. But at the same time, yeah, well, maybe the talent level doesn't appear to be where these other teams might be, that those upper tiers, if you will. We also, again, haven't been full strength yet. And this is like a really well-coached team. Can we say that now? I mean, we're 15 games into the season, but
hey, rave reviews on Jordan Ott so far, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. He's got these guys to buy in. They're playing unselfish ball. I feel like he's hella defense.
He's probably him and Book's jump, and Book finally being the leader of this team. I feel like those are the two main reasons the Suns have started. You know, I mean, dude, he's got Jordan Goodwin playing fucking good minutes off the bench. Like who? Like this is exactly what you need in a coach. Like, hey, how many times have we talked about OKC when you're playing OKC and the fucking 12th guy is dropping 30 on you all of a sudden because they're so fucking well coached, they're so fucking well developed. That's what you want to build off. And I think that's what excites me. And like I say, temper expectations in the sense of like this season, right? Because obviously, hey, if we can make some noise in the playoffs, that's fucking awesome, dude. Like sign me the fuck up. But I'm more interested in where this team's going to be when the next Suns team that's going to be in the conference finals and the finals is going to be, right? So all this is great stepping stones, especially with the coaching staff, just because I could tell. Listen, the last 3-4 seasons, Malawach would be playing right now. He'd be taking his lumps here. Yeah. They looked at it. They're like, hey, this guy needs to develop a little bit more. Let's send him down to the G League and have him take his lumps down there and get some actual fucking playing time instead of fucking spot minutes, right? Or cleanup time. Like that's something that probably wouldn't have happened with previous regimes. Like we've seen guys that have had potential at the end of the bench just kind of rot away. And it's like, oh, we'll trade him for a second round pick in a couple of years. So that really gives me hope for like not just. I mean, this year's gonna be. I'm just excited how much fun this year's gonna be, just because they're playing better. Like it's not a complete shit show like I thought it was gonna be. And at the same time, like I can see the vision of where they're trying to go, and what they're trying to do. And like a lot of these, like, I mean, look at the fucking Spurs, dude. Like when they drafted Jeremy Sohan and all these, and Keldon Johnson, these athletic ass fucking wings, did they think they were gonna have this solid ass team with Wemby and wing 3-and-D wings all over the place, and Castle, and Dylan Harper, and like, no,
Fox.
you can't see that shit. So it's like, hey, like let's see what happens. And it's great because you also have Devin Booker here, and he doesn't want to go anywhere, so which is awesome. And he's only 29 years old. Sweet boy.
Well, and dude, that I do like watching him like thrive in the role as leader, and having fun while doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
just the joy on the faces of all of the players and the fans, dude. Like again, the arena is a different vibe, but it's
You need to get out to a game soon. I haven't
it's
made it out to a game yet.
refreshing. We should do that soon, gentlemen.
I
We
agree.
should.
I agree.
After like
We
the
should.
holidays.
Yeah,
Like,
Well,
I
that's
just
not
Immediately
soon,
upcoming
bub.
holiday, I mean,
But okay.
like after Thanksgiving. But
Oh, okay.
uh,
Holidays meant like after New Year's, and
yeah,
got
I
a
know
little
that was a
concerned, 'cause I'm
very
like, that's a long ways.
poorly worded. I totally lost where I was going to go with that. Paul, any thoughts on whatever dance?
Yeah, what I was gonna say was I think I mentioned this on the last pod. This has been so long, I don't remember, or I know I've mentioned it somewhere before, but what Dan had said about kind of Book being the leader, for the last 5 years or so, his running mate was a guy who he looked up to, and with that, for whatever reason, he took on traits of that guy. It worked out great when it was Chris Paul. It did not work out so well when it was Kevin Durant. I think, and the Kevin Durant experience was just so interesting, and we can dissect that on another day. But what I'm getting at is now he is the vet. He is the guy setting the tone. This is, I think, the first time we've truly seen Book as Book, and like, what is Book as a leader? What is Book as like a true number one? I mean, he was the number one scorer when Chris Paul was on the team, but he wasn't the leader. And I think he's kind of learning, he's stepping up in that. And if the team does bring in another star, whether that stays being Jalen Green and like he, gets healthy and goes, he's younger than Book. He's definitely the second banana. Or we do something else, we trade for somebody. Whoever that next guy's coming in is not going to be I don't expect it to be like a superstar on the back of his prime. I expect it to be probably kind of a guy who's up and coming.
Can I say something that's maybe
Controversial?
not controversial, but more kind of out on a limb?
Sure.
Paul will
This
allow.
is Devin Booker's first true leadership role.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul got here. They went to the finals.
Yeah.
And like my thing is, like, I feel like people look at that as a positive for Devin Booker, and I'm not saying it wasn't, but I feel like people look at it as a positive just because they went to the finals and they almost won the whole damn thing. The Kevin Durant thing is easier to kind of just write off because it was such a fucking disaster that it's like, it's kind of easy to just be like, oh, well, that fucking sucked. But in my eyes, I feel like, and fuck, I don't want to, this is gonna sound bad to say, but I feel like Devin Booker's growth as a leader has definitely been stifled a little bit. It's been stunted. Just because he hasn't gotten the chance to do that. He hasn't gotten a chance to do that in his prime, right? He was the leader of this team early in his career, but he wasn't in his prime. And you got a taste of that in the finals run. Obviously, especially when you want to look at that series against the Clippers when CP3 went down with COVID, and had a triple double in game one, right? Like that was to me, that's when I was like, okay, here it is. It's the changing of the guard, for leadership. And then of course, we trade for Kevin Durant, and all that shit happens, and it's just like it's almost like right now I feel like it's almost like Booker's finally fucking. I feel like, and it's crazy to say because he's been so good for so long, but he's finally starting to like I feel like this is graduation almost in a sense.
Well, I mean, it's his. What is he like statistically? This is his best season
Oh
ever.
yeah.
And that's at the same time with like you're seeing like these other guys. Like, I mean, who would have thought that we would have like what the number 1 and the number 3 leader in the league in like 3-point makes?
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that's nuts. And I mean, and then like I don't know, somebody I keep like what Colin Gillespie's doing off the bench is like he's gonna be a player. He's
He reminds me a lot of TJ McConnell.
I think he's gonna be more than TJ McConnell. I think there's
No, I agree. But that's like when I think of him just coming off the bench and being instant impact, that's the first person I think of. I do think he's got obviously.
How much is that? Because
I
he's
think
a
his
white
skill
guy.
set's better. His skill set's better,
Yeah.
obviously, than TJ McConnell.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be better. But I mean, it's awesome, dude. Like this is what when during the Ryan McDonough years before the Suns got good. When could you ever imagine a fucking
A diamond in the rough?
A diamond? Never.
No,
We were trying to
everybody
find
we had
diamonds
was
among
shit.
diamonds with fucking Josh Jackson and fucking DeAndre Ayton and and fucking
Dragon Bender.
Dragon Bender and Marquise Chris and shit. So fuck. This got depressing fast, huh?
Why? Just
I
because you
don't
said their
know.
names?
Yeah.
So two things on those points. And I'm going to say both of these points, trying to just, I'm bringing these up as factual points. I'm not trying to like pat myself on the back in any sort of way, but I'd like to say, Paul, I agree with you 100% on Devin Booker. And I know you did talk about that, but like I wrote an article on Brightside that literally talked about exactly that too. So I'm with you. And then where'd Dan go? He's gone again.
I know.
And the Gillespie thing, I just love Colin Gillespie too. I was just going to say he was the dude I said was going to take the next step. That guy's though, like next level, like beyond what I thought he would do. Like
for sure.
And I was actually looking for here. Oh, look, I can do this. Watch. I mean, Dan's back ish. Hold on.
He was for a second.
Sorry, I'm getting an iPad soon. Mine broke.
Oh, here. Well, first, that's weird. That's not what I was trying to do at all. Oh God. Okay, hold on. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's just Paul. No, hey, it's just all of us. I feel like that. Hold on.
What are we doing right now?
I
think he's trying to show us something.
But never mind. I take it back. So Colin Gillespie off the bench totals this year. First in the NBA in assists, third in the NBA in 3-pointers made, tied for 9th in the NBA in steals, 11th in the NBA in points, and 17th in rebounds. That's kind of close. The rebound one seems kind of crazy to me. But he quickly thrown himself into like the 6th man of the year conversation, granted very early in the season, although we're getting later into the season. I mean, we're
almost
I say 10. I say once you're 20%. Well, yeah, we're getting there.
20 games in.
Away.
Well, I was gonna say 20. I was gonna say 25%, and then I stopped myself when I said 20, and I said 25% usually is my. Which is like 20-ish games.
Yes.
Paul, you're the CPA.
What's a quarter of 82?
Can I point out? I'm assuming that
it's actually 20.5, but
the same way. But are we like in a crescendo?
Oh, is that right?
Paul's the lowest,
Yes.
and then I'm in the middle, then Dan's up top. Are we saying this like me? No.
Yeah. So halftime of game 21 is when you can determine where we're at.
That is the moment in time
That is when I'll answer this question. No, I'm just kidding, dude.
But before that, leave me
Before
alone.
that, not a word.
Now I want to know. Okay, hold on. We're 15 games in. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19.
Dude, I'm still so pissed about that.
You said
Hawks
halftime
game.
of the 21st
Fucking
game?
shit, dude.
Or halftime of the 22nd
Yes.
game?
Halftime of the
21st.
21st game.
So that would be halftime against Denver on Saturday, November 29th. I'll call you, Dan. Maybe we should do a live pod. We'll be like, all right.
All right, Dan, what do you truly think about the team? As we're getting shellacked by Denver.
Or I don't know, or we could watch the game together, buddy. You know, that'd be cool.
That'd be fun. Dude, I got actually 7 p.m. I'm down. That's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I'll be back. Because guess what? Did I tell you guys that we're going to Texas for Thanksgiving?
No, that sounds awesome.
But I
Well,
would
like,
have guessed that.
For like 36 hours.
That sounds
Wow.
awesome.
That's
And it's not even, and that's like,
dude.
and that's like super South Texas too, right?
Yes, I think so. Actually, I'm not 100% sure where we're going. I've been very busy recently. I didn't realize like Thanksgiving was next week until like yesterday.
Neither did I. And also, like, I'm pretty sure I'm just watching football in my underwear all day. Like, I don't think I'm doing dick on Thanksgiving. Like, who's got time for that?
You need somewhere to go, Dan? You're invited.
Not really.
Got to put pants
Not
on.
really. No, dude. You don't want to invite drunk Uncle Dan over to Thanksgiving, but
That sounds amazing.
you don't want to do
Actually, it
that.
sounds like probably very much like Thanksgiving that I'll be enjoying.
Is there going to be a drunk Uncle Dan there too?
There'll
I
be a
feel
drunk
like
uncle
they're all-
for
They're all
sure.
like drunk uncles. They're
they're
like
Mexican.
fun drunk uncles. Yeah.
They're a bunch of Mexicans, dude. Come
Yeah.
on.
Exactly. Accurate. All right. So anyway, guys, we've covered the gamut here. We got talking about Thanksgiving and Mexicans and all sorts of stuff. Me trying to figure out machinery. Hey, did you guys wait?
Geography.
Anything you guys want to talk about before I ask you if you've seen something? Weird way to frame it, isn't it?
Yes.
What do you guys think about the book twos?
I need to
I
see some more
don't-
colorways.
I don't see the difference between the book ones and the book twos.
What? You don't see the difference?
Justin, you got to remember, bro, I am not a shoe person either.
But I mean, like, you have eyes.
Fair point. I do have eyes, yes. You dick.
I'm just saying.
But I just like, I feel like this one's just a little higher. Can you take me higher?
I don't
Sorry.
know. Is it?
No, it's definitely different.
Lower, I feel.
There's like, it's got that like kind of ribbedness that looks like a K-Swiss shoe.
It's ribbed? No, I see what you're saying. But it's just a funny term to use.
Ribbed for your pleasure, Justin.
Oh my God! Keep
That was
Paul, please.
fantastic.
Paul, keep describing
Oh,
the shoe.
shit.
Usually, got to pay
That was
$2.99 a minute. for
fucking
this.
great. Rib. Oh my God, dude. Holy fuck. That was great. That
What? It looks
was
like a
the
McRib.
funniest- That's the funniest thing that's happened this week to me.
I mean, no, Paul, you're not wrong. We're not disagreeing with you. The
It's
terminology
just
is
fucking
fantastic.
funny, bro.
I do. So, Paul, we interrupted you. Go ahead.
One, I don't really like the orange ones. They like what I guess you'd call it a fabric or whatever it is. I don't like that kind of style where it, like there's like no breathability. It's like not the material. I don't like the material. Like with the shininess and whatnot. Like I said, I just want to see some other colorways. Because I don't know if I personally would wear either of these. So I'll be interested to see as Book starts getting into like I know he'll do like the PEs and whatnot, but I'll be interested to see what they do with colorways. Honestly, my biggest complaint about the Book ones is the best colorways were his like a lot of the PEs he did. Like they made some really weird choices with what they decided to put out as colorways, and like never just really had like here's just a normal shoe with like it's like gray or it's like got navy in it or whatnot. It was always some like weird like Moab or the Sedona ones, which are kind of cool with like the mapness and whatnot, like the
It's another one of those
terrain
weird
maps and
words. Moab.
Rude.
Moab.
Routes.
No, okay, I'm just kidding.
Roads.
I like the black one better than the orange one, but there was
Yeah.
another one that
I
got
think the orange
put
one's
out.
gonna
I
be
don't know.
first release.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, they're probably gonna do both. Like similarly, like one's gonna like release 1 week and then the other one's gonna release like a week and a half later. But
I
then
have
go ahead.
No, go ahead, buddy.
There's another photo I saw around there. I don't know if it's like a true one, but it's white with like a red swoosh and has a kind of like a little mesh thing that's kind of overlays the ribs.
I think that was actually like the first like prototype or whatever that kind of leaked. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've listened to some people who kind of talked about the shoes, and like one thing that like some people kind of complain about is a lot other players of this generation, like the shoes they're getting are new and unique to them, whereas like Book's shoes are like always like both of them are very much like pulling things from other shoes he likes, and like they're very much inspired by prior shoes that have existed rather than
that's what
being
makes
like
them
a
awesome,
new
man.
thing. I'm right. I don't know if I agree or disagree with that. It just I think to some extent it's like what shoes are they pulling from, and like do I like the shoe they pulled from? Like I'm really kind of annoyed right now that like the new hot shoe is the Air Max 95 because I think that's a hideous shoe. I do not like that at all. But that's supposedly like the new like hot shoe that's like the popular one that's out there. Not like it's new, it's from 1995, but I just don't like that shoe. I never liked that shoe.
I think for me, like I like the shoes because like I'm simple. Like I like simplicity. Like I don't like loudness. So like like the Havens, for example, the black ones that just have the swoosh, like those are that's total. It's a dad shoe, like totally me. But I do have a confession. Two things. One, what the fuck are PEs?
Player editions. So like when he's got the shatter backwards. Yeah. The ones that he gets to have, they're not available to us. The best colorways that the Book ones had have all been almost all have been PEs. Like the shatter backward was legit. The I didn't really like the one they did to like the burn one. I didn't like that thing that they just did. That was kind of wonky. But there were some other ones that kind of came through that were legit. And I'm like, or actually the one that was one of the most recent ones, last one, the Converse one, that was sick. He had one that like I don't know if you saw that one, Dan. But it's like it's designed like a Converse All-Star.
No, yeah, I didn't see that one. But like my other point would have been like for me, I like I'll be honest, I don't even have a pair of Book ones, so I'm like I kind of feel like an asshole even like commenting on like the twos, but I don't know. I think I was expecting something that I feel like they just look the same as the ones. But.
So I like okay, they don't.
Okay,
they don't.
But also I don't know.
Right, but like no, and that's fair because like you're saying you don't have a pair, and that's
just like at first glance. Like I look at them, I'm like, oh, they look like this. Like, they look the same thing. Yeah.
The sole and like kind of the two-tone of the sole, it's similar, but it looks more like a basketball shoe to me than the Book ones.
The Book ones were definitely dad shoes, dude. That's why.
The Book ones felt like they had a lot.
Probably get myself a pair.
Yeah, you should. A lot of Air Force One in them.
Yeah.
And
which I love.
Yeah, and I feel like these they have more. They feel like they have more Kobe's in them. To me, to be honest, especially like this slip
Interesting.
right here. And I know that's
Okay,
not,
I could see that.
but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the little background too that they put in. It's got this obviously off the Soul Retriever Instagram there, but inspired by skateboarding, vintage cars, and classic Nike sportswear. The book too.
That is a really nice shoe. I will
Yeah,
say that.
like and it's interesting though, because honestly, I feel like I've seen pictures where I've liked it, and I've seen pictures where I'm like, I don't know. But I think the orange ones are supposed to come out at the beginning of January, and I'll probably get a pair. Why not?
Hey, do they sell them like at like Finish Line and like Foot Locker and shit, or no?
Yeah, dude. If you want, you can get the book ones on like StockX super cheap too. Certain colorways.
Dude, I want the Havens. Remember we looked at those?
Yeah.
It's all black.
Yeah, they're available.
You can get those. We should. I got a story to tell you guys, but I'll tell you off when we're done.
Off air.
Yes.
Off air.
Yes. But yeah, the ones, so the burnt ones that they just did, those will be the last, like, at least publicly
Official,
available book one colorways. Now, Paul, let me ask you this, because this seems to be something that'd be kind of like up your alley, in your wheelhouse, something that would be of interest to you. But I know that you say you don't really like them; they look a little wonky. You said, but what about like just the concept? The concept of like the burning them as the transition to the book too.
Oh yeah, the concept, yeah, sure. Like I did like that. I just, the execution just looked a little weird to me. But then again,
they're
like,
a pair. They're supposed to look like a pair of burnt shoes. So
burnt shoes, yeah. I'm like
weird.
I wouldn't buy it. I would like who would buy those and why? Like, what would you wear those with?
Yeah.
You've already got two pairs. You got one to keep and one to wear.
Dude. Like honestly, so how about this? Okay, what since the book one is being officially on its way out, put to rest was what I was going to say, but that felt kind
retired.
Of being retired. Yes, is being retired. What is your favorite colorway, if you have one, Daniel? Paul, what is your favorite colorway? I assume you have one. Well, because you don't like them, you don't really know much about them. That's
but I also said I wanted the Havens like
1,000 times.
How many times? Yeah. But also, dude, didn't you have one that had like the little Detroit sign that were all black? The Tigers logo?
Yeah, he did, but I believe those were PEs.
Oh, well, fuck me. Never mind.
But he also, did I send you guys? Yeah, I sent
you sent it to me. Yeah, what were they, Converses? No, it's the Blazers, the low top Blazers.
Yeah, he's got low top Blazers coming out in like December sometime, January, that have the Tigers logo on them. In fact, I could probably find it and pull it up.
I mean, I didn't really care about the Tigers logo. It was more just the all black that I liked. But.
Oh, dude, have I shown you? You should see I might have to go get them. Paul, oh, wait, no, yeah. I can't go there. My wife and kid are sleeping. I probably should go barging in to grab a pair of my shoes, right? No. Okay.
Don't do that, bub.
No, I have the, oh my gosh, now, but the actual like phrase is escaping me, but I've got a pair, not the Havens, but they're just all black book ones that are like limited to 1996, like 1996, like pairs were made.
Pairs.
Yeah. Now it's going to bother me what it's called. Paul, what's your favorite colorway?
I would probably want to say the All-Star 95 All-Star ones, the purples with the orange and the teal. And one of those, I think those are probably my favorite. I don't know if I would wear them, but I really like them.
Well, what's your favorite? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, it's just like I really like them. They're really bright, but like that's just like not my style. Like, I think like what Dan says, like what I like to wear on a daily basis is a lot more kind of muted, and you know,
Hey, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have this because I feel like I would have known by now, but he doesn't have an all white pair, does he?
I think not all white, not like like an Air Force One, like
Because if
everything
he got an
white.
all white pair, dude, I would buy 100 of them. That's the only thing I would wear for the rest of my life.
For
And I think that was kind of some of my point is like give me a basic, give me a basic all
Yeah,
white, give
because
me a
I mean, basically all I wear now are fucking work boots and Air Force Ones, white Air Force Ones.
yeah.
That's it, and gym shoes.
I'm trying to show you Black Label. That's what they're called. But if I could get this to save, I might be able to show it to you. Oh, here we go. Let's see. No. Anyway, my favorite colorway. You know what I really love? The Moss Point ones, because and like the
Yeah.
fact that he made them in the book ones, I thought was dope because I love them in the Air Force Ones, but
yeah.
they're very difficult to find at a price that would be reasonable. But I also love that they rub off to the darker blue like the original Moss Points did as well, which is dope.
Funny story about the Moss Point Air Force Ones, because I have a pair, and when I got my pair, I wore the fuck out of them. Because I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wear them. Who cares? So I hadn't worn them in about probably a year and a half. And I decided to wear them. And I went over to some friend's house over to a friend's house, and there's a bunch of people hanging out, and they're like, "Hey, get comfortable, take your shoes off." And I took my shoes off, bro. The fucking shoes smelled so bad. I was so embarrassed. I was like trying to find somebody to blame, but I couldn't. So like I just had to fucking eat it. I was like, oh my god, like why would I wear these shoes without fucking like what's wrong with me? Haven't worn them since, bro.
I don't know where to go after that. Paul just looks perplexed. Look at him. Or is he frozen? No, he looks.
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here.
Bro, it sucked. I was so embarrassed.
That does sound like it sucked. I was going to tell you where are we going from there. Where do we go after that? Nothing. You got nothing.
I don't know if there's anywhere left to go.
Oh, of course there's somewhere left to go. How about where there's left to go is, give me a second, the Suns' upcoming schedule. How about that, gentlemen?
Minnesota tomorrow, right?
Minnesota tomorrow. What do you guys think about that game? As Paul pointed out earlier, NBA Cup game, yes. Yes.
It is.
So, what do you think, gentlemen?
I'm saying W.
I like that.
Wow, Dan, that surprises me. I'm not used to you saying W for teams that are ranked higher, like have a better record than the Suns.
Yeah, dude, but you also underestimate my pettiness because fuck the Timberwolves and fuck Anthony Edwards. We have the best shooting guard in the league.
Yes, we do.
I mean, actually, Oklahoma City does, but let's not go there.
Me, Shea?
I guess he's a small forward.
He's a point guard.
Look, he's a right wing.
Actually, speaking of Oklahoma City, are you guys aware that they could potentially have the number 1 pick?
Dude, that's some fucking bullshit. That's crazy. Also, how dumb are the Clippers?
Very.
I
mean, on paper, they should be okay, but it is just not working.
But that's still
2020.
That's still part of the Paul George trade, right?
Oh, you mean that pick? Yeah.
Part of the Paul George trade, they traded away Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's fucking insane, bro. Like, how whoever the fuck did that, how do they still have their job?
Probably don't.
Yeah.
No, I think they still do, bro.
Well, then.
Wasn't it Lawrence Frank?
I don't know, dude. I'm looking at the schedule.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go fuck myself. Okay, just you know what, dude.
Why do you keep saying that? So Dan says win. Paul, what do you say? Did you say yet?
I
Against
have
Minnesota?
not. I'm gonna say win.
I like that. I'm gonna say a win also. I'm going to the game. If you're there, come say hi. Or don't. I don't
I'm
care.
not. I wasn't invited, so
Maybe Phil will take you sometime.
I wasn't talking about you, dude.
After that, oh, okay. After that, Sunday, San Antonio.
That's gonna be a
Wemby's
loss.
out, isn't he?
Wemby is out.
Oh, is he? Never mind. It's gonna be a win.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if we beat them with Wemby, I think we got a good shot at beating them without. So yeah,
Look at that.
we're gonna be 11-6, baby. 11-6.
Two wins from you guys as well. Obviously, Dove for me. And then Monday, who we got Monday, back-to-back. Second night of a back-to-back, which begs the question, do you sit, or maybe it's not a question, you sit Mark Williams on Sunday so he can play on Monday?
Who we playing Monday?
Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. I think I said Kevin Durant.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, fine answer.
Well, I think what Justin's question is like Williams is probably going to sit one of those two games just because for injury management around his knee. Would you rather have him sit during the San Antonio game where there is no Wemby and you can?
I mean, yeah.
Versus have one of your best players available.
I'd rather him not sit at all, but I get that they have to. But
yeah, for sure. I don't think he wants to sit, but he'd rather sit back to backs than be out for 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I'm not arguing
like
that for
things
sure.
like that. We don't need it in the universe. Poor Jalen Green. God, we haven't talked about. Oh, we did a little bit. Man, like, I just want to go watch my Filipino brother play some basketball. Like, that's it. Can I, please? Anyway, so you guys, I interjected. I'm sorry. So Dan understands the point. But look, if Mark Williams sits one or the other, whatever. So it's a win either way, right? A win against the Spurs, we're saying. But what about against the Houston Rockets?
That's a loss. We're getting blown out.
I think it's going to be a little bit more competitive, but I think it's going to be a loss.
I thought he was going to say win right there. It really threw me for a curveball. It's like going to be one of those competitive.
I mean, there's part of me that wanted to.
Oh, I love that. That's good enough for me. I think it's going to, I mean, it's clearly going to be a win. Obviously, come on. Book will probably put up, 58, give or take.
Clearly.
12 assists. 9 rebounds, though. 9 rebounds. Just shy of the regular season triple-double. Do we want to keep going? I mean, God, we have a lot of games until the next time we record. So we got what? Should we go to like December 20th? Give or take. Let's go to Wednesday at Sacramento. Finally on the road. Oh,
that's a win.
Huh?
That's a dub. The Sacramento is man.
Sacramento and Brooklyn are going to be duking it out for the worst records in the league.
Oh, don't forget about those Pelicans.
Dude,
those Pelicans
I don't know,
awful.
Man. Come on, Pelican.
Okay. So the Kings a win. Look, all right. So hey, look, you guys are looking at us going 3-1 in the next week. So I'll take that from you fine gentlemen. And I think a lot of fans around Phoenix will take that from the Phoenix Suns if they were to accomplish that goal. Me, I'd like to see 4-0, but hey, I'm happy that basketball's fun again in Phoenix, right? Isn't that what's important?
That would put us at
Yes.
what, 12-7? 12-7?
12-7. I don't know. Would be yes. If we went 3-1, 12-7. Paul?
Hey,
I'm down for that.
So, do you guys know the answer to this? Do we have a first round pick in this upcoming draft?
I don't believe so.
Fuck.
You don't believe we have a pick, or you don't believe you know the answer? Sorry.
I don't believe we have a pick.
Oh,
I was
man.
actually looking at a mock draft the other day, and it did not list a pick for us. So it's not a swap year. It's a year we just straight up gave it up.
Damn it. Well,
It doesn't mean we can't get one. We did it last year. Well, actually, no,
gonna
it
cost
should be a
that-
swap year because we had given up the 10th pick, and we had to get it back to get Malawach. So it should be a swap year.
You're a
I
swallow.
don't know. You're a swap here.
Can I tell you guys want to hear the tangent that I went down today for, well, because
You mean a rabbit hole?
yes, rabbit hole is a much more accurate word to use. I basically went down this rabbit hole of running. I didn't run it, but I had this AI thing, man. I'm telling you, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
The NBA does keep data and makes it available of coaches' challenges.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to know, at least through November 15th, you guys want to take a guess at how Jordan Ott has been at his coaches' challenges this year? Coaches' challenges?
79%.
No. But close-ish.
72%.
No. 60%.
92%.
Oh, 60% is the answer, at least according to the NBA data. He actually started off, he was like 7 for 7, and he's cooled off. He's at this point 9-6, just like their record. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? What if I accidentally just downloaded the team records instead? No, I didn't. You want to hear a stat that's actually I think quite bonkers? There's one team in the NBA who has not lost a challenge yet this year. You want to guess who it is? There's no real correlation. I wouldn't say that one.
The Boston Celtics.
Holy crap.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Nope. Neither of them. Want to guess again just for shits and giggles?
The Oklahoma City
Not
Thunder.
lost a challenge. I just said that.
Oh,
Yeah. Golden State.
No. Paul, you want another guess?
No.
Yeah, it's Golden State. No. Cleveland. You want to know how many they've had? This is actually the part that blows my mind. No. It's like a decent sample size. 14.
Oh, wow.
They've won 14 straight challenges?
Yeah, dude. 14.
Their video guy needs a raise.
You know what's interesting though? Curiously, they don't put in the little spreadsheet the NBA. First of all, you have to feed it through a different program. They don't give you a sortable one. Second of all, they do not identify who made the call being challenged, which I think that's the important data myself. But that's just me.
They know it. They're just
they
not
know
gonna
it.
tell us.
Although they do link each play, so you could figure it out. What?
Hey, I've always said that. What have I always said that the biggest fucking flaw about the replay system in basketball is?
They're reviewing their own call.
They're reviewing their own fucking call. That's insane. Imagine if you went to school, you got to grade your own test.
Don't they get some level of
something like Secaucus or some shit?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like.
Yeah, no, they do. That's why they put the.
I feel like I should know this.
Then why are they looking at the in baseball? They're not looking at the play. They're just saying,
right.
Hey, you're reviewing it.
I'm saying I think they at least have some level of input. But you know what?
I don't think they do.
I'll research that before the next episode of Fanning the Flames, and I'll come back with a good, solid answer. Did I tell you guys?
Also, why are you defending the refs, Justin?
Because I'm gonna.
Why are
leave
you
it-
switching up on us?
Because he's gonna be one.
I'm gonna be a referee, dude.
Dude, that would be so fucking funny.
I can't wait.
Oh
I'm
my God.
legit. It's my calling. I've decided. In 15 years,
it,
all the
bro.
NBA fans around the world will thank me because I'll be running that shit. It'll be
The most
yeah.
honest.
Hey, dude, all these years of lawyering and watching Suns basketball are finally going to pay off.
Oh, dude, it's all gonna come together. It's all coming together. Telling you. That's it. Anyway, boys, I said we wrap this up so you
I
guys
agree.
can go about the rest of your evening. Paul looks like he's been ready to go for a little while. It's okay, Paul.
I'm high as shit right now, so I gotta
Oh.
get off here. Go to bed. So.
I just would like to get some rest. I don't have any particular reason. No,
You
I'm
deserve
not.
rest.
Who am I kidding? I don't sleep. It's weird. It's really weird.
I
You
have to
should.
jump. My computer's gonna die on me, like any second now.
Well,
So-
any last thoughts before we go, then, gentlemen? That's what I was getting.
It's gonna be a fun week of many, many more Suns wins.
At least 3, according to Paul.
Yes.
Daniel, any last thoughts?
Hey, it's fun watching basketball again.
Hey, ooh, baby, I got your money,
No,
No, that's not what you're going for. All right, I'm done. I'm not even going to say that weird thing
Wow.
that I said anymore because I can't even do it with like the video. It's weird. I love you guys. Go Suns. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. And you know what? Since we won't see you people, I can't do it. Like I tried not to do this and I almost did it.
Oh, right side night.
God, that's right. I even brought it up over here on my other screen. I just kicked my chair
Wait.
really, really hard.
Donate. Send
I
Troubled
haven't
youths
seen
to the
any,
game.
I haven't seen anything on Brightside Night or anything. So
You haven't?
I think like just
I haven't
dropped.
really been. I honestly haven't been on X. So
Look, bright side. Nope, that's shoes still. I don't know
No,
why
those are
this one-
shoes.
this stays up. The other one doesn't
Dude, I
come.
swear, if a
There it
picture of
is.
your fucking dick pops up here,
Oh, that would have been weird, huh? See, Brightside. No, there's Jordan. So Brightside Night. Yeah, go to brightsideofthesun.com, guys.
Oh, can you go back up to where the letters were bigger so I can read them?
Is that what you want to see, Daniel?
What the fuck? Like, I thought at least it would tell me who they were playing. Good God, dude.
They're playing the Brooklyn Nets.
There
Who
you go.
edits this shit, man? Some guy named Voida or something?
Anyway, so Brightside Night.
I'm
Go
just
to
kidding.
brightsideofthesun.com. Check it out. It's on there. Donate. Send some kids to some Suns games. Dave King's Brightside Night. We have to give it the proper name.
Yes, sir.
Named after, of course, the late great Dave King. We love him. We miss him.
Rest in peace.
Know how much you love
Miss you,
him,
buddy.
how much you miss him, and go donate to this fantastic cause. Keep it alive. And Boyd is doing a fantastic job with Brightside Night. He's got some cool shit actually in the coffer for it with Brightside Night, and he's doing a fantastic jood with brightsidesun.com in general. Dave would be proud of him. And on that note, you know what? We're actually going to sign off now. Love you guys.
Hey, no, but also I agree. Love you, Voida, but also fuck you. Bye.
You are listening to Fanning the Flames, the OG Suns podcast that is for the fans, you guys, by the fans, us.